Zaffa presents The Silent Man, written by David Fennell and read by Jess Nesling. Part 1. Chapter 1. Sunday the 13th of March. He retreats behind the foliage with his back to the wall and becomes one with the shadows in the shared garden of Albany Mansions in Battersea. An earthy perfume fills his nostrils. He shudders, and for a moment is transported back to his childhood. A different time, a different place. Pushing the memory from his mind, he watches the lighted windows of the two-bedroom ground-floor flat. Double doors lead into a dimly lit, modern white kitchen. A stack of dirty dishes from the evening's meal lies on the worktop above a partially opened dishwasher. A flat archway leads through to the living room, where the green of an expansive television broadcasting Match of the Day silhouettes Jason Todd's head. He's half watching the football and half focused on the screen of his mobile phone. The evening is close and muggy. The forecast predicts a downpour. He must be quick and hopes the rain holds out for now. His eyes slide past the dark, empty bathroom, the main bedroom, and stop at the second bedroom, where Lucas Todd, dressed in pyjamas, his arm in a blue cast, sits at his desk. Schoolbooks lie open and ignored on the surface. Bulbous headphones too big for his small head cover his ears. He is pointing a pistol at a computer monitor, depicting an unending influx of bloodthirsty undead hurling themselves at the screen. Lucas has a talent for conquering them. He turns his attention back to Jason Todd. He is talking on his mobile. Todd's arm reaches up and across and strokes his bald head. His shoulders shake. He is laughing. The call ends. Todd switches off the television, stands, yawns, and stretches his limbs. Plunging the living room into darkness, he walks into the kitchen, carrying 2 empty beer bottles. He is barefoot, wearing grey jogging bottoms and a white t-shirt. He stops and peers down the hallway. "Lucas, time for bed," he calls. Lucas is still in the world of the undead. He does not hear his father's voice. The kitchen lights flicker brightly into life. Todd sets the bottles by the kitchen sink, washes his hands, and looks at the window in front of him. They could almost be looking at each other, eye to eye, but Todd is looking at his reflection. Lifting his head, he turns it from side to side and presses the soft flesh under his chin. Frowning, he dries his hands and crosses the kitchen to fill the dishwasher. He looks back towards the hallway. "Lucas!" he calls once more. He waits, but the boy does not respond. Todd leaves the dishwasher, walks down the hallway and enters Lucas's room without knocking. He taps him on the shoulder. The boy jolts in fright. He cannot hear the conversation, but gets the gist from Todd's angry face. The man points his fingers at the video screen and at the boy's homework. Lucas shrugs, switches off the monitor, and gets up from his chair. He leaves the room without looking at his father. The bathroom light switches on. Through the frosted glass he can make out Lucas brushing his teeth. A purring sound grabs his attention. At his feet is a cat, black as night. It peers up at him with a curious expression, taking in the stranger. Crouching down, he slides his hand underneath its belly and picks it up. He strokes it with his gloved hand. The creature is unafraid and allows itself to be caressed. A woman's voice comes from the rear of the block. "Charcoal? Hey, kitty, come to Mama." The cat wriggles to free itself. His grip tightens, his eyes narrowing at the creature's scrawny neck. He pictures snapping it in two. A hot sensation surges through him. The cat hisses, sensing danger. "Charcoal!" the woman calls in a sing-song voice that grates on him. Its claws sink into his coat. He lifts it up and leans across, facing it, his eyes flared. The cat
Sample complete. Ready to continue?